This is recorded right after the last one, so yeah. The reason why I'm taking the sewer passage back is because it's the fastest way. Because if you take the outside of the front way of the base, you have to walk across the whole section. Or you just go through a few doors and whatnot. Once you're here, you just go through that gate right over there if you go out this way, and you're there. So it's a bit shorter. I would recommend going this way. And again, before turning in these said books, who they said, dude, if you need anything from this dude, like say if you want this armor, the vibroblade, anything from this dude, you need to do it beforehand. Otherwise, you will not be able to once. Scope. I'm not gonna need that. So let's sell some stuff. Sell. Ooh, okay, that's good. Keep those. And I don't know what the point of putting them on both hands is. Now what's this do? Awareness. Those, I guess. Those. And I think we're good for now. Now let's go see the healer. And, yeah. Turn in the books to this dude. You just grab the elevator up.
You amaze me. I always thought this. I wish.
Boom, but healed. Now talking to the old dude.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people? It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder.
Okay.
You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the promised land. You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die. But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner.
Oof.
The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born. Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would step their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there. Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf. I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location. Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Frukill, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Frukill? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Frukill. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Frukill. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous. We must part ways here, Upworlder.
Okay.
I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen, but the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
And then, as I told you, everyone in the village is gone. So, you needed anything from this village? The tattoo language. Let's just say for that. So, let's up to the elevator and do some swoop races, shall we? Once I go to the fifth base, I am going to want a good amount of computer sticks. Right. And I'm going to need money for that. So I'm going to do bounty hunts and everything. My next level up. Okay, too far, not too less. But, yeah. If you anger these people, you can fight them, but again. a lot of people here, and well, you know, the fact that you get dark side points. I think it's the main mission. So you kill them.
Return.
Kind of suck.
You have the prototype Swoop engine accelerator with you? I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the Swoop engine of our bike. Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the Swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the Swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine
I'm not
into
no
the
rookie.
race.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me. You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the Swoop track.
It's been a restless night in the backstage. In the morning, one of the backs takes you to the Swoop race pits where well, only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. Okay. Now this guy explained how you do Swoop right. Very thorough. Again, if you don't know the basics, I would recommend doing this. But I do. I'm just gonna do this. If you do good, you can do this within 2 races. Just try your best. Save here, just in case, I would recommend. Done this a few times on the PC. I'm kind of well versed with it. Again, I have played this on the PC before with a disc. My old house. The Steam version, so you know. I know I don't need it. Oh yes, and if you see there, here is a Bastila. Right down. Bare minimum. Dude has their stuff around here.
Kuyami Juspuna Chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Undi hodonga. Jawana bota ayuha tahonga chakanki dora. Kachiku ita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando donano chuchu. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Chiska du suki kumba na bona naikachu. Tuinkotu. Topada bunkwalya gando nago chuchu. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumbeska gang. Bamamarulira.
We put these in a few days. Skeleton. What time do I need?
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hodonga chihonkabi. Ubabatu kochi. Tong nongbong shang nung yang. Tong.
Oh, okay. Now, how you do this on the PC? WND. What you do is once that thing pops up, you want to do that. Get as many of these as possible. Do not try to hit anything. Only do 5 of those. Once you hit all those bars, do not do it a 6th time. I think you go boom boom. Thank you. Now, beat this, you are done. I'll try to do it in one run. Shouldn't need to, but first.
Laboda ni winki smak.
What time do I
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Ubabatu kochi.
We did it anyway. I think it makes it go easy. I think it goes easy on you. So this is like the first of it. There is other worlds where you can use it's hard. I mean, I'm just saying you can't be able to on purpose or no. First with it.
Ubabatu kochi. Tong nongbong shang nung yang. Tong katok smaktelia. Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hodonga chihonkabi. Jiska lusuki kuba nabona nagachu. Abtuin kotu. Topada bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumbeska gang. Bamamarulira. Yatoka uluan kinkuna bamurira. Rachikun. Mucha shakpampa.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated!
Of course you would know that. You were the one who stole the accelerator. You were going to use to cheat with it as well. Since you didn't get it, you didn't win. I'm going to use the information you know to throw me off.
Your Swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulture's share of the victory prize.
Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungwalia gando do nano chuchu. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo for the wanga. Best mulira rabest.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
Why didn't she do that before? Well, I guess she had to wait for the right timing to do that.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a
True.
Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the Swoop Rider! Kill them all!
Again, depending on her situation, if she was like, you know, without her gear and stuff, yeah, she would need to be careful where she sets herself free, but yeah.
There.
No. I'll go for this too. You can die, buddy. I cannot die. One of these. Can't die. I don't die here. Yeah, there's on your team, yeah. I'm obviously horrible with that, I guess, because I didn't do any of those stuff. But better. This missions vibroblade. This is 1 to 10, but plus physical 3 damage. And mission blade is 10 plus 4. Let's see how good we do with it.
Here! 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 Here!
Going in there. Oh, as soon as I changed, she killed her. Oh. Oh, retitle. Oh man. Damage resistance 5 versus negative slash versus slashing. Generates an effective barrier against melee attack. I only think, yeah. I think it only works with these gloves. Oh no, with the conjunction with his belt. So this will probably work. I mean, dexterity, so yeah. Belt. Yeah.
Maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize...
Within under minute,
I don't
30 minutes we
sure.
favor.
You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Necessity days, okay.
Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from the restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
I don't have a plan for you. Ooh, a vision.
You cannot win, Revan.
Oh, what's going on? Oh.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Looking for you.
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly.
You in charge in the first place just because you're a Jedi.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I am sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there. We just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Volkers, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Glad you noticed.
A vision? A vision of what? This is
Jedi, of
strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
I know.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction. Yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus Swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events.
True.
When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... I'm sorry, I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted.
Thank you.
Between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet. How can I help?
We can't talk
Then I
to her anymore. Can we talk to Mission?
Hey there, what can I do for you? I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my... Okay.
Okay. No, we can't. Oh, yeah. That's upgrade. We don't got right anything to upgrade that with. Let's upgrade down. Upgrade his blaster. Upgrade his gun. Looks like we're good there. What's our level up count? Ooh, almost there. Yes, I eventually want her. And, I guess mission. Again, anyone that you have in your base and or on ship, just talk to them frequently. Wait, what? Why, yes, I am.
Ni boboji mata ni punaje dolpi kiknyunyan. Rundi Hadonga Kuhungabi.
Mandalorian.
Wana Kunbes. Jink Palamul Tonk King Ba Nakonkek. Tung Ting Tachun Kun Nek Mulirabest. Shagjikin Lord Jawata Uma? Kavavulpa Mulji Kumana. King Kun Shachi King, Ni King Kun Oba Mulira Jikun? Wama Kunbes, Chimpalamuji. Tunira Nuprata Dunko, Sercha Domandoma?
I think this might,
Yes?
after we level her up, I might end it here. Maybe do another episode after. That's cute. Okay. Skills. Just those two, yeah. Power. You can't learn that in level 6, but you'll get there. Okay. Actually, Androids. I might. Dark side power. This is fun to use. Huh? Oh yeah, like I was saying, this is fun. I might, if I have any points, I might put that. Attacks all enemies and stuff. Again, you can't use light side. Dark side power, light side just more force. So I guess I'll get that for you. Hold on. Okay. That, skill. That might be good. Yeah, she'll kind of need that. Um, and that. No.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp. If I'm gonna... Okay.
I'm gonna talk to you. Over there. Over that. No, it's not.
What?
Oh. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably try to do another one after I help Mom with some stuff. We'll see. But yeah. You know, later. Hopefully you guys have a good day or night. Watching it. Yourself to happiness.